Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Simple Politics. So my name is Zizipho Lupelwana. So today guys, I just came across such an interesting article that says that King Misuzulu suspends Ingoma Trust Board members from entering the entity offices. So, King ayibavumeli ukuthi abantu bengonyama trust abantu be-board bangene kwi-offices. Why? That's the question. Ithi ke ngoku, okay, I'm just quickly gonna read the article very fast. I hope this is not gonna be a long video. It says that the battle for control of Ingonyama Trust in KwaZulu-Natal is heating up. After King Misuzulu Kazwelithini reasserted his authority and ordered the entity suspended board members not to enter the trust offices of Pietermaritzburg. In a January 3 letter sent through his lawyers, Van Rensburg, Kruger, Rakwena attorneys, the Zulu King instructed Advocate Linda Zama, Inkosi Yamabhudu Thembe, Inkosi Phalang Molefe, Inkosi Sibonelo Mkhize, Dandi Matamela, and Nomusa Zulu not to bother setting foot in the trust offices. The purported suspensions of the 7 board members, 7, the purported suspensions of the 7 board members fly in the face of Minister of Rural Development and Land Affairs, Umzwanele Nyonso, warning that King Misuzulu does not have power to suspend the board. Hey, I wish Kesana it was another minister, yes, because Umzwanele Nyonso and him trust, I don't know what he can do. And move. Because now he just said to the king doesn't have the power to suspend the board. We act herein on the mandate of the chairperson of the board and sole trustee of Ingonyama Trust, His Majesty King Misuzulu Kazwelithini. We hold the mandate to oversee the forensic audit and investigation into the affairs of the board. Following a preliminary report submitted to His Majesty, the CEO, and CFO, and the board members listed below have been suspending pending investigation, audit, or any notification of the contrary, reads the letter from King Misuzulu's lawyers. So the lawyer that King I send leyo itubana, they are pending investigation and audit. Imali ke sana iyaxabanisa. I'm telling you one thing about money, and especially these days, because I feel like everyone is hungry these days. So everyone nje is trying to get control of the cookie jar. Itibana, okay, these are Advocate Linda Zama, Inkosi Mabhudu Thembe, Inkosi Phalang Molefe, Inkosi Sibonelo, and Mr. Dandi Matamela and Ms. Misuzulu. This suspension presupposes that the suspended individuals are not to be granted access into the premises of the board pending further notice. Note further that you are indemnified and held blameless for executing this instruction, the letter added. Pushing back against the purported suspension, the Chief Executive Officer of the Trust, Advocate Vele Mngwengwe, told the staff that no one should carry the instruction from King's lawyers. I wouldn't want to be the staff members, because now Omnuti don't listen to the instruction from the king. Omnuti, yeah, do as I say. So who are you gonna listen to? Hey, I can go. No employee of Ingonyama Trust is authorized to engage with or carry out any instruction from any representative or agent of Van Rensburg, Kruger, Rakwena attorneys, Mngwengwe said in the internal memo sent to the staff dated the 6th of January, which is today. So, Omye Uti, Omye Uti, they should not listen to that letter from the lawyers. Omye Uti, you dare not listen to the letter from the lawyers, but itelam ngoku king yena king lo, what could be? into emenza ubana abasuspend. And I see a few comments here ezithi ubana someone said, I wonder how is the relevant minister going to deal with him exactly, which is Umzwanele Nyonso. Now I do wonder, how is he going to deal with this situation? How is he going to deal with him? Who's advising him to take all those legal decisions? And uking ngulo usebenzisana ne-lawyers zakhe. Hey. Someone says here, he's now taking decisions from AfriForum. If we do know, and then someone under that comment said his father also worked with AfriForum. They helped protect the throne. We do know that King was invited by AfriForum not too long ago. There was a picture that was trending up on X of him attending. So I think that's why they are like suspecting that he's taking the instructions from AfriForum. Also because why would he ban abantu bakhe? Because those are like the abona bantu bekufanele bayasebenzisana nabo nyani. Or maybe there's another thing going on because it says that they are pending investigation and audit. So when you are investigated, there is something that is wrong. You don't just get investigated, nje. There should be something that goes wrong in order for you to be investigated. But don't you think suspension is a little bit harsh? I'm just asking, guys. I'm not like... Someone says, I suspect that those people who advise the king, they are misleading him about this issue. He needs to follow the protocols before suspending board members. I mean, I'm not really informed, but I do think also suspension is like a harsh move. But also, if you feel like someone has done something extremely wrong, of course, you have to take a harsh move. Yeah, because I feel like we are speaking from the outside in Gok. We are not really looking in the inside. What have they done? What made him maybe take this harsh decision? Maybe he's got the explanation. And then someone says, Azuba IFP, ingani ihlala ibiselela ngokuthi iyayilwela. Also another party that I'm interested to see, what are they going to say, is the MK party. Because MK party is also advocating to work with the kings and the water. So I am interested to see, are they going to come out and say something? Are they maybe going to reprimand what's happening? Like, which role are they going to play? I'm very interested. Is it better for the MK maybe to not get involved? What do you think, guys? I think you should let me know in the comments. Do you think that it's better for them not to get involved in this? Because it's already messy. But how is it going to affect the MK? If it happens that King bans the board members and he succeeds, how is it going to affect MK? Is that gonna be a win for them? Affect them positively or negatively? Is it something that they should actually be worried about? I think that's what I want to ask. So let me know in the comment section, guys. As I said, I don't have much information. Please educate me. I'm all for education. Someone says, I thought Minister Nyonto clarified that Isilo has no such authority in law. I think now they are also battling between Ubana who has the law, who has the authority to carry out certain things or certain instructions. Because other people believe that the king doesn't have authority to suspend or bar abantu from coming into the offices. But he obviously believes that he can do that because his lawyers are also involved. I mean, the minute you involve lawyers, of course you've got ground. You don't just involve lawyers if you don't have ground. Doesn't work like that. So if you involve lawyers, that means you've got ground. Someone says the Zulu nation should unite against him and call for his removal. Is that even possible? Like if abantu bakaZulu bangahlangana bathi King Maisuke, isn't he powerful? I don't want to get into this now because I know I'm going to get in trouble. I was going to say this is the danger of one person having so much power. Yeah, because now, even if they do unite and say we want to remove them, is it possible for them to remove them? Do they have enough power to say we want to remove them? Remember, he's reigning over them. Whatever he says goes. So technically, there is no power there's no one that has power to remove him, I think. But someone seems to think ukuthi if the Zulu nation can unite, they are able to remove him. So let me know in the comment section, is that possible? Are they able to remove him? If everyone can unite and say, you know what, we are all in agreement that you should be removed. Is that possible? Yo, hey, I understand. Like, I don't know. And someone says, yo, saphela isizwe sijongile. And as again, other people are questioning the authority. I do want us to get into, for those that don't know, for those that don't know what the trust does, I do want to get into that. Someone says this guy must be saved from himself. It's urgent. So do you think King maybe he's being ill-advised in terms of indlela actangayo? Do you think he's being ill-advised? Or do you think he's got reasons? Because I also believe that people don't just act out of character. Sometimes when people act a certain way, it's because of there's a reason. But I feel like people believe that there is no reason big enough for someone to ban the board trust members. Let's quickly read here. It says that Ingoma Trust over the years has uplifted the community through a variety of means. The organization has offered study aid to the youth in traditional councils, facilitated support to traditional councils, and assisted in agricultural projects. In order for Ingoma Trust Board to effectively deliver on community benefit, it uses the money allocated through rentals from leases on the trust land. The leases range from the development of malls, services stations, cell phone mats, mines, government institution, and servitudes of the trust land. The money collected through leases is collected per traditional council area and distributed as such through an approved policy of the board. As per the approval policy, money collected is allocated as follows. 75% allocated to the community projects, which is really, really good, so that they can push this community. 10% is allocated to Inkosi, 5% is allocated to Ingonyama, and 10% is allocated to Ingonyama Trust Board. So everybody gets a share. However, there is a twist, which I think could be the root of the problem. It says that previously there was no policy in place to determine the disbursement of the funds until recently. During the time where there was no policy, the Ingonyama Trust Board relied on the Ingonyama administrative regulations to effect disbursements. These regulations stated that an amount not exceeding 10% may be used for the administrative requirements of the board, and the remaining 90% be used for beneficiary disbursements. So the allocations that we are seeing, is it 75% for community projects, 10% to Inkosi, they were not there. So they were getting money, and then they were just told to Guti, the less than 10% must be done for your administration, and then 90% must be used for like the beneficiary disbursement. So now there's a new policy of allocation, which I think could be the root of the problem, because now the dynamics have changed. Kandi before, when you get a certain amount of money and you are told to do 90% this, 10% this, even if you take a bit, I don't know what that sound is, even if you take a bit and you do something, nobody's gonna know, right? Maybe that's where the audit and the investigation comes in. So yeah, anyway guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. I think this is such an interesting topic, and I'm excited for you guys to educate me in the comment section. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. It is free of charge. Every time you subscribe, you help me get to a wider audience and for the channel to grow. We are heading to 20k subscribers. Please help me get to 20k subscribers. And if you are seeing me for the first time, my name is Zizipo Lupelwana. Yeah, this is a platform where we discuss everything politics. And let me know, guys, if you trust Umzanele Nyonso Uguti, he can solve this. Because I'm born, And let me know if you think the MK and the maybe IFP should take position and take charge and defend if they are supposed to defend Ingonyama Trust Board. Obviously, I'm seeing a lot of the people in the Zulus are against the decision of the king. So do you think MK should take charge and show strong force, and the IFP, I'm not leaving the IFP out, or do you think they should just stay away because they need the voters from either side? Ukubona, it's very tricky, man. Let me know what you think in the comment section, guys. I'll see you on the next episode. Aluta continua. The struggle continues. It always continues. Until the next one.